Alrighty, so we're in for a hot one today, you feel me? It's about 100 degrees, so if you're ready for your balls to be a little sweaty, or maybe for your boobs to have like a little bit of that under wetness, that under moistness, then go ahead and stick around because it's gonna get a little humid around here. Alrighty, so what is up, YouTube? We are here back at LCU Disc Golf Course, and yeah, we're just gonna play another little casual round. Just gonna give y'all like a little bit of insights on what we're actually doing today because I am lost. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, and I'm not lost in the sense of I don't know what I'm doing, because I do know what I'm doing, and I kind of know how to fix it. The only thing is I don't know if I want to fix it. But anyways, we're on hole one. And it's not anything to do with my forehand, it's mostly backhand and putting. But we're gonna see how at least decent we can shoot right now, just trying to figure out little things every single hole. But let's just see. Going with the motion right here. See if we put some motion behind it and get it to go underneath the basket. Simple little hyzer. Got a putt to at least get a good start going. Who knows? We're gonna see if we can miss it. A decent sized putt, honestly, average length putt to start off the day. Oh, still putting with the maidens. Let's see if this putt was made in heaven. Just a little bit left side. Well, not gonna lie, I did do a little bit of practicing yesterday, and the putts were coming out hot. But just warming up not too long ago. Gonna be completely transparent. I don't think today's gonna be the day for the putt. All right, now we're on hole two, but I thought I picked a better time to come out here because earlier whenever I just barely walked into the course, I didn't really see this sprinkler going off. I saw the last one, but just walking up here, everything got wet. Or not everything got wet, I made sure to get out of the way, but you know what I mean. And we're gonna go ahead and attempt this backhand. We gotta kind of hurry up because I don't want to get wet again, or I don't want to get wet, but not again. I've been wet since the beginning of this video, but you got the small little sprinkler, which will still do a lot of damage to you. But let's go. You're gonna go with the leopard, more of like a straight at it line. We gotta hurry, it's already coming. All right, if that gets in the basket, I might like guys. Nope, but it is parked. And I'm Ray Charles to the bullshit. Now hop up on the dick and do a full split. Alright, we can go ahead and just use the leopard. Go ahead and just tap this baby in for our first bird. Ooh, hole number 3. Just got a nice little bird right there. Not too hard. Pretty easy, honestly. But you're always rewarded for your good shots. Golly. I swear, I'm not dumb. I just sometimes, saliva just comes out of the mouth. Not gonna lie. Who knows? I might be on the spectrum. I kind of tote that line sometimes. But, I don't know. Probably not fairway right now because it is pretty calm. I think probably the Rock 3 is probably the good enough disc to do it. Honestly, just pop it on some hyzer off to this right side, and I'm pretty sure it has some stability left in it. Threw it high enough, I just don't know if we got the distance. Do we got enough D? We got enough D. That's what I'm talking about right there. Distance. Ooh, pin high. But if anything, we're probably gonna miss this putt still. But I'm still gonna give it the old college try. I would say about 15 feet right here. Ain't nothing too worrisome. There it is. That's the putt we've been looking for. That's what we've been waiting on right there. All right, on to hole number 4. I would say probably my least birdied hole out here. Just for the fact that I'm like in between on whether or not if I should throw a distance driver on spike hyzer. But a lot of times whenever I do that, it ends up short. But then as soon as I put it just flat, or if I just throw a little bit of anhyzer on it, somehow we're like 100 feet deep. So it's just that little bitty area that I don't know what to do. I'm still gonna go with the distance driver. Probably just on just straight hyzer with the Ballista Pro. Hopefully we don't end up short, man. Because that will be embarrassing. Alright, got it to stand up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure we might have pushed it way too far wide. We're at the base of the hill. Ain't nothing but just a hip stop. A hip hop to the hip hop hibbity don't stop. I don't know. Probably step putt raging right here. The only thing is the miss right. But we gotta full send it if we want to get some birdies. We gotta at least hit some metal, right? That's my logic through every single run I've ever done. Ah, we didn't hit any metal. Golly, threw a freaking spike hyzer out there. Every time I do get into step putt range and I did some little mechanic that changed up my putt, that video of that coach saying, do we practice that shot? Do you practice that shot? Always replays in the back of my mind. Just for the fact that we don't practice those shots. Nerve wrecker right here. Nice little drop off. But it's dead center. Because we're built for this, you know what I'm saying? Might not get any girls with that, but guess what? We might end up placing like 5th or 4th on some little seats here, you feel me? Alrighty, so now we're on hole 5. Not too far, honestly. Or, this is honestly a pretty easy hole. It's only 482 feet, but it's also a par 4. So this is probably like the easiest hole, like right behind, I would say, Big Mac hole 6 from the shorts. Because that's like a 300 something foot par 4, which a lot of people are probably going to get that one. So it doesn't really create too much separation, but this one, as long as you got the big D, you can at least get down there. We put the Ballista back in the bag because now we got the Ballista and the Ballista Pro, and the Ballista Pro is a lot more stable than the Ballista. But in right to left winds, this thing is a straight bomber. So I think that's what we're going to do, just put it on some hyzer off to the right side and just see if we can get it just flip up and glide left. Oh, and it turned all the way over. Dang, I thought we were gonna be able to get like at least a full flex out of that. Well, guess no going back now. Alrighty, do y'all ever put like big consequences on any of y'all shots? Like just for funsies? Not to like take anything too serious, but like right here, I'm gonna do an up shot. And I'm just gonna put, you know, the faith in humanity into this shot. Like, if I throw this in, the world is gonna be a much better place, you feel me? Whoa, the world might be honestly a little worse after that one. Dang, alrighty. Whew, can we get this one? About another 15 feet. A lot of drilling today, I don't know what it is. We're probably leaning more onto the spectrum, like we're probably toting the line right now. I'm not gonna lie to y'all, but... Oh, I thought I missed that low, but either way, it's in. Now we're on hole 6, par 3. Not really a hole that I birdie too often, but I would say that this one in like a right to left wind, which we do have today, is a lot easier than whatever hole 4 was. So all we're gonna do is just take something a little bit more overstable, put it off to the right, and just have it just kind of swing way left. Honestly, we get the Ballista quite a few tries. I think it's time for the DD3. The old DD3. Dang, this thing used to have like a little small pop top. Now it's completely bored flat. Well, I guess that's what happens when you jam pack all your discs in your bag. I had a girl, Donna was her name. Since she left me, I have not been the same. 'Cause I love my girl. Donna, oh where can you be? Where can you be? Ooh, honestly, not bad. If I'd have probably put that up a little bit more flatter, we probably could have got it to swing way far left. But, I mean, honestly, just getting over all these trees and everything is good enough in itself. So let's see if we capitalize on this. And we got it all the way above and past there. That's never gonna do it. The jump putt just isn't it for me. Ugh. I don't know if y'all share the same mindset as me, but these longer comebackers, I'm probably speaking too soon because I haven't made the putt yet, but they don't get me as nervous as like the birdie ones do, because I guess I know that I'm actually scoring with the birdies, so I get a lot more anxious about them. But these are just like, I'm already mad about the missed putt, so I mean, what's the worst that this could do? Go dead center? Just like I was saying, man, care less about how it actually goes in, because we don't look for pars, we look for birds. Oh boy. And whew, if you haven't already, I'm just, gonna take this time, promote my social medias. If you haven't already, go follow me on Instagram at Isaac Montez DG. If you haven't already, go check out the TikTok as well. We've been posting a lot more on Instagram, TikTok, and also on the shorts. So Isaac Montez DG on TikTok, Instagram. And then also, if you want to go ahead, just send me a friend request on Facebook too. Might as well. Don't know if I'll actually be accepting a lot of friend requests, because, I've been getting like a lot of random people sending me friend requests. So if you get accepted, it's because you look like a chill dude. But if you don't, it's because you look like a goof. So here we are. Motion into the basket. It's not in the basket, but it is parked. Oh, that could have been basket. Maybe I am okay. All right, running out of battery life, so got to make this one quick and simple. Putter, basket. Hopefully it stays in. Didn't like the grip on that one. There it is. All right, now let me go ahead and replace that battery real quick, because we got a full 18 ahead of us, my boy. Alrighty, hole 8. Just got the bird. This one is another par 4. It's probably like 4 something, probably like in the 480s, 490s. It might be touching 500, but I don't think so. But I've already had a disc going to the road off to the right, because it is kind of going into a little fenced area. And sometimes there's people playing in the park on the left side, so I really don't like doing that. And then also, if I flip something over, it's probably going to go into the street, so don't want to do that as well. Just going to go with the Ballista Pro on some hyzer off to the right side. Hopefully we're in the middle and get up and down for our bird. Put that one a little bit flat, but it's still not going to get as much distance. I'm just always scared of this hole. It's just a little confined area that if I leave something up 2 nose up, it's definitely going over the fence, because, I'm just too huge. And then also, if I just put just a little bit of turn, I'm afraid, because that back fence does come up pretty quick, because, I am huge. Like I said, it doesn't take too much to actually get into a decent spot over here. The only thing that I mess up a lot is this upshot, which, honestly, I think I'm at a comfortable range to where I can at least jump putt this. And being left with like a 20, maybe 15 footer isn't the biggest thing. But if I know if I try to soft something with the backhand or soft something with the forehand, I'm probably gonna end up putting too much power into it and going past it. Or we'll probably just yank one, grip lock, left or right. Much rather not take that chance. And we still pulled it right. Dang. Well, so much for that miss. Probably might as well should have done the forehand or the backhand. Ooh, probably should have thought about the hillside as well. Little things come into factor whenever you're doing stuff like this. And there's a lot of things I don't process in my mind as well. But it ain't the worst footing. It could be worse. We could be like, having a nice little feather tickle. Let me go ahead and just putt real quick. Oh, we missed high. Nice little roll too. Thank you so much. I should have read the headwind, but I didn't. So now we got a nice little comebacker. These are the holes that you don't ever expect yourself to miss. And I never do. I never expect myself to miss them. I always feel like they're the easiest, but some reason, all the easy ones I tend to mess up, like really bad too. Like that right there. Well, here we are. Probably like another 2 more of those and maybe we might make the next one. Like I said, I don't know what it is. This hole is too easy to mess up like this. Golly, Isaac. Not taking it serious enough, I guess. Alrighty, you can't possibly miss this close. All that work we did on the first part of this front 9, golly, man. All washed up. Alrighty, not the greatest double bogey, especially being how close we were on each one of those putts. Not something that you want to do, especially having at least like 3 or 4 birdies before that. But now we're on hole 9. We're also gonna need 2 more to even get back to where we were. I'm over here picking up the buzz, and we probably need something a little bit more stable than that. Yeah, so we need to get this one in hole 10, and we can make up for that we didn't get. So let's go. Here we go, rock 3. We need you right here, baby. Ah, and I put too much hyzer on it. Dang it. My body definitely got a lot ahead of everything else, so that came out nothing but nose up. If I'd actually got that at least like 10 feet lower, that probably would have flipped up, turned in. Would have probably been looking good for the birdie chance. We still got a chance, but it's gonna take a lot of effort. All right, we need a tee up right here. We've made longer ones, but we haven't made longer ones with this putt yet. With this putt or this putter, nonetheless. Come on, baby. You got it in you. I know you do. Swing. Dang it. I know I needed to just leave it off just a little bit higher right, but it wasn't right where I needed it. That's where I needed it. That was a lot better of an effort. Oh boy, this is just a formality. I knew we were gonna have at least one bad hole, but I can't harp on it too long, honestly. Probably last hole right here, we'll harp on it, reflect on it going into the next one. Hopefully score better on the back 9. Alrighty, now we got done through the front 9. We'll just do like a little reflection on what we did. So we've had 2 miscalculations on our drive on 9, and then also the shot selection on 10 or on 8, where we should have possibly did like a nice little touch backhand or maybe like a touch forehand, a little stall forehand to get up closer to the basket. And also just the putting on hole 8, which honestly the putting hasn't been too bad, so I'm not too mad at it. The putts that we have missed have been longer ones, so yeah, can't harp on it too long. We know what it is. So we've got 4 birdies on the front 9, so we're still sitting at 2 under. Going into the back 9, we'd like to increase that, but if we could get at least 4 birdies in the back 9, put us at what, 6 under? Be pretty good. Not a score that you could just, you know, laugh at, but a score that's respectable. But we're gonna go with the forehand here, go with the motion, put some motion in it. Hopefully we can park the basket. I need that to get a big skip if we're gonna do anything right there. All right, not the best skip. We're still gonna have a nice little putt at it. Alrighty, gotta lock in, man. Got a nice little putt at it, not gonna lie. This one just seems fun. I like it because the basket is lower than what I'm currently at, so it is at like a downslope. So honestly, I don't think I have to step this one. I probably could just put it band height and just watch it just kind of just crash into the basket. Ah, put it band height. I probably just need just a little bit more inches on the top. Ah, and we actually hit the band. Well, we know what we wanted to do. Adjusted just the tiniest bit, and we ended up being too high. Dang, only if we had just a slight little headwind. All right, now we're on hole 11. It's a par 3, pretty long. I ain't gonna cap to you, but I want your thoughts on this, all right? So hear me out. because I know that disc golf is a small little, you know, niche community. So I don't know how much flack I would get for it. But y'all let me know in the comment section down below if y'all would like to see like a nice little FPO, you know what I'm saying, smash or pass, or ranking top FPO players. Not by skill, by you know what. But I'm going to tell y'all who's in the top 5 or top 3 for me. That personality Ryan, not going to lie to y'all. All right, here we go. DD3, right over top. Let's see if we get it down to the basket. Oh, that's never going to do it. Why did I put so much hyzer on that? First of all right, kind of losing my mind out here. There's actually no wind out here, so I don't know why I'm trying to swing things from right to left. Dang it. All right, so what I'm going to do here is learn from my mistakes on hole 8. And I'm actually going to pitch this up there. I'm not going to do nothing too crazy like a jump putt or anything. We're just going to soft it in there. Hopefully it just stays close. Yeah. That's how you do it right there. That's how you play smart right there. Alrighty, one of the probably longer par 4s on here. I think it's probably the second longest hole on this whole course. Probably about like a good 700 feet. Par 4. And what do we even got for wind right now? Really nothing, but it's like a slight right to left. That's the way the dust was moving. So we're going to try to put something out on some hyzer off to the right side and have it just kind of swing in left. Because I know, at least since we're at least on like a huge or going downhill, if we actually get something to flip all the way over, at least we'll have time to actually get back. So we're going to go with our ballista, see if we can accomplish that. And I also got to remember to just trust in myself. I think that double bogey kind of shook us up a little bit. Need to kind of regain our balance right here. We could do that with the long drive. Oh yeah, that's looking real nice. Need a big skip left. Not the biggest skip, but it's still down there. At least have a forehand in. And that shot really hasn't been too difficult for me. But again, might be speaking a little too soon. Might be a little premature when saying stuff like that. All right, I put you on like a little angle to where y'all can see the basket. I cannot see the basket from where I'm at. So it is a blind little upshot. But what we're going to do is put our finger. We're just going to put 2 fingers inside the rim right here. Give it a little twist, and hopefully in about like 5 to 6 seconds we're in the hole. That's not going to be in the hole, but that could be circle 1. Probably on the edge of circle 1. Hopefully it ain't too far, because we really need to lock in and get a birdie. Haven't had one on this back 9, so it's time to, you know, grab ourselves by our bootstraps, pick ourselves up off the floor. Alrighty, a little far, probably about 17, 18 feet. Can't be scared though. It's time to nut up and shut up and throw the disc in the basket like the grown men we are. There it is. Finally, let's go. Just need a couple more, man. That's all we need. That's all I'm asking for. Now we're on hole 13. A little bit more lengthier than hole 12. And also, we probably got the world's largest tee pad right here. So, we are going slightly uphill, so I am going to have to put this on just a tiny bit of turn so we can actually get some right fade and get some actual distance here. And we got a nice little left to right wind, so I think it's going to hold pretty much everything over. We can either go with the ballista or we can go with the DD3, depending on which one I believe could go farther. You know, I got faith in the BB6, the DD3, and we're going to use this whole entire fairway right here. We're going to try to put it on just some anhyzer to flat off to the left side. Hopefully we get some right turn out of it, and hopefully get fade a little bit down there. And I put that way too high. Not gonna lie, you can honestly just throw it pretty much wherever you want to out there. As long as you're like not too far left or in an awkward angle on the hillside over there on the left side, you should be able to get up and down for bird no matter where. Alrighty, I think off the tee pad, I said it was gonna be not too hard to get her up and down. I think I was speaking from like a professional's, you know, point of view. I kind of forgot who I was. I kind of forgot who I was for a second. It ain't gonna be the easiest up and down, but did we got it inside the repertoire? I believe so. The only thing is we're probably gonna have to go more right at the basket rather than swing something from right to left, because I want to get as much distance as I can, and I don't want to have to work something right to left and not put enough juice on it. So if we end up deep, we end up deep, man. All right, I just need to get over the hill, please. All right, I know what it looks like, that it's not too far, but I'm telling you, that hillside over there, I would say is about like a good 50, maybe 60 feet. And plus we're gonna be probably level with the basket, but it is still gonna be like a long putt to even get the bird. Like I said, about 40 feet, I would say about 45, maybe. We got some branches in our way, but I think we might have just a nice little slight left to right wind, or no wind. Golly, I feel a little breeze some areas, but then when we actually come to go check the wind, there's nothing happening. But I think we might get this one like a nice little stepper and see if we can not get it just fade into the basket. Oh, if we didn't hit the tree, that would have been straight money. That was right on line to the basket as well. Dang it. Okay, we're on hole 14, 516 foot par 3. And it's only saying par 3 because it is a severe downhill. Is it crazy to reach all the way down there? No, not at all. But it is probably, I would say, the least birdied hole here. This is probably what average around like a 3 or maybe just a little bit over a 3. But really, I kind of got y'all blocked out from the angle because it is hidden between two trees. But halfway between the flight, I'm really going to aim at the next tee pad and see if we cannot get it to go left. But if we hit it right where we want to, then I'll let y'all know if it's a good shot or not. Oh, that's not a good shot at all. We just need to get somewhere behind the trees. All right, that'll work. At least we'll be able to get up and down for our 3. That kind of just slipped way out of my hand. Something that I've been realizing is that I'm trying to go back to like one of my older videos I was watching, and just the way I was kind of releasing the disc, I'm trying to get back to that, because I did take some time off because I was moving into a new apartment. I also injured myself a little bit, and then honestly just haven't been out to the course in quite some time. But I'm trying to get back into how I was popping the disc and everything, because everything felt good. I was probably scoring my best around that time, and yeah, just working back towards it. So there's a little things that I just need to work on, but a lot of the discs are coming out super early, and then also a little nose up, so we just need to work on that going into these final 4 holes. But we're just gonna give this a nice little finger pop right here, because it ain't never hurt nobody. Unless you got dirt on your fingers, then you might want to refer to your primary physician. But let's just see if we can get this up and down right here. Boom. As long as we're not blocked by that tree over there, it should be okay. Sorry, I got the sun like all up in your eyes. But simple, easy, par save. So like I was saying on the putt or on the upshot over there, is that we're probably gonna need to work a little bit more on the backhand. So I'm gonna take these next 2 holes, even though we could probably birdie out on these last 4 holes with just some forehands and, you know, taking it nice and easy, I'd much rather figure out the backhand, because we can at least get 1 to maybe 2 eagles if we could figure out something that works right now. And also going back into the form, if I could just figure it out right here, we could probably mimic that on the next 2 holes. So honestly, I think that's what we're just gonna try to do. We're gonna go with the sole on just some hyzer, let it just flip up. And as long as we get past this one little pole, we should be okay. Oh, I threw that way too high. If anything, that's probably our best chance at an ace. Oh, no. But, I mean, that should be parked. All right, so we didn't learn nothing, but we ended up throwing a pretty decent shot on a mistake. Oh, I thought I kind of missed that a little bit right, but thank goodness it stayed. That's already our second birdie. I said I wanted to get 4 on this back 9, but honestly, I think we could possibly get 5 if we end up clean throughout the rest of this and we clutch up on 18. All right, hole 16, 512 feet, par 4. So this is one of the par 4s that I was talking about, that if we get a nice little drive right here, and if we get somewhat close to the basket, we might have a chance at the eagle. Got a nice little tailwind, so I'm gonna go with the flippier disc, the Ballista, and we're just gonna try to get down there. Alrighty, I gotta remember how I used to throw, man, because that's the only way we're gonna be able to get down there. If I could remember, get back to my roots, the homegrown feel, the homegrown feel. That's not it. I mean, if it stays up, nope, but we can at least get our up and down right there. Not gonna lie, that didn't feel the worst. Probably should just do something a little bit more overstable, like the Ballista Pro. That's another thing we need to do, is learn our discs. This might not look like it, but it is gonna be a pretty skilled shot. Probably not. The angle I was just looking at from the camera's angle, it did look a lot tougher. I think honestly just throwing a forehand out to the left side, kind of just letting it swing in. We do got a tailwind, so it's probably gonna help it push or stable it up and also push it right. So I think it's a job for the slammer, because I know if it hits anywhere, it's not gonna skip. With any of my premium plastic, it might stand up and then roll a little bit. I think we might be good right here. We still got the roll, but favorable. Boom. Puts us at 3 birdies on this back 9 with 2 more holes to go. We need to get them, because I actually do want to be posting up a pretty good score here on this YouTube stuff. All right, I'm probably going to do something probably not the smartest, but we're going to go for this, because I don't know if I like my chances going into 18, even though it is a pretty easy hole. We got a good wind for just the spike hyzer off to the right side. So I think that's what I'm gonna do with the Ballista. And the reason why I'm gonna go with the Ballista, because I know I'm gonna actually get some fade out of it for it to kind of hold straight. And hopefully by the end it has enough stability, or if we threw it high enough, has enough stability to get back left. Because I just throw something on some anhyzer, I don't know if it's gonna get crashed down, or even if I throw a forehand, I don't know how long it's gonna hold over right or left. So I think this is probably our best bet to actually attack this thing for the eagle. So let's see if we get it. It's only about 520 some feet, nothing too major, in a favorable wind as well. So come on, Ballista, do something good here. Missed that. That's probably gonna take out a lot of steam out of it. Dang it. If that actually missed that freaking tree, dude. Like today at work, dude, we got freaking banana bread, dude. Alrighty, so I'm still gonna give this a nice little bid, like a nice little run with the step putt. We're actually gonna use these freaking tree trunks that we got to our benefit. I don't know if y'all can see them, but don't want to show them off too much, you feel me? There's still, still some fat in them, but quite a bit of muscle, not gonna lie. But we're gonna use it as much as we can to actually get down there with the step putt. Need to pull it off right. Hopefully it can just swing into the basket. It's gonna swing for sure. Please don't roll down the hill. And that's where the birdie comes out of play. I honestly thought this hillside was probably just a little bit more of a drop off, but it was still rolled nonetheless. It's just, it probably stopped a little bit shorter than if it was, a severe steep downhill. But we still got a putt for the bird, man. That's all we can ask for. And we sailed it high. What the frick, dude? That fatigue really is setting in now. Now we need to get the last one. That's gonna suck. It's not that it's not achievable, it's just much rather actually had a chance for a better score than, you know, whatever we are doing out here. Alrighty, hole 18, like I said, pretty much straightforward. It's just up there on that hill. Not the hardest hole, but it is easy to go out of bounds, which is just right behind the basket. So honestly, I think I'm just gonna go with the buzz, go right at it, dead straight. And if we just hit the hillside and get like a nice little scoot up forward, hopefully we could, you know, or at least hopefully we can have at least a putt. That's all I'm asking for right here. And we put down way too much hyzer. Hit the hillside, please, quick. Not gonna say that it's unmakeable, but it's definitely not what we're trying to do. This is for the 6 under that we alluded to earlier. So if we make this, we get the 6 under. If we miss it, we're a failure. So there's no backing down right here. It's all or nothing. We sell that. We're a big loser. Golly. So that's why I kind of wanted to get hole 17, because I knew there was a chance that we might have done exactly what we just did. Not good, man. Not good. Need to get better. Only if we could have done something like that, dog. Then would have been A-okay. And we got it back-to-back times. Well, couldn't capitalize on a lot of birdie chances that we had. Ended up on one of our birdie chances taking a double bogey. Still shot 5 under, which honestly is a good sign to me, because typically I could tell about how bad or how good I'm shooting on any course whenever I come out to here. Because I would say on like a bad day or like a bad month, if I'm not playing very well, then I'll come out here and shoot at least even or maybe 1 to 2 under par. But if we're shooting pretty good, I would say on average, I would say 5 to 8 under is probably like average. And if we're playing really good in some months, I might honestly get close to double digits. I would say like 9 or 10 under coming out here. So this is like basically my home course. And I like to come out here just to see what level I'm kind of at. But there's a lot of things we need to improve on. I am constantly getting better back into, you know, practicing and, you know, playing, but there's still a lot of room to get back to where we were at one point this year. But anyways, if you want to enjoy this journey, if you want to help me get to 500 subscribers by the end of this month, please leave a like, please subscribe, please comment down anything you would like to see from me. But other than that, I'll go ahead and catch you in the next one. Peace.